Hello everyone and welcome back. So today we are going to take you on an adventure to one of the countries which we are extremely familiar with thanks to cricket, and it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Yes, we are talking about New Zealand. So that's going to be a mega trip. So we need to plan extensively for that. So first up, what you need is your visa. So what do you do for the visa? It's absolutely an hassle-free process, unlike the Shenzhen visa or UK visa. You have to apply for an e-visa, the link of which we'll include in our blog, which you can see in our link. So all you need to do is click on that link, create your ID and apply for your visa. They need some basic details which you need to fill up, and you will need a lead time of at least 4 weeks in order to process the visa. So you're going to get the visa exactly after 4 weeks. That's going to be coming online, and you have to take a printout of that and carry along with you. So now with this visa done, what do we have left? Next step is the tickets. So New Zealand is pretty far away from India, so obviously the tickets are going to be very expensive. So it always helps that if we book our tickets well in advance, as much as we can. I know it's difficult. So what the best thing to do is just go into skyscanner.net. That's what we did. It gives you a variety of options for multiple travel agents. So that gives you the best possible deal in order to book the tickets. However, once you book the tickets, once you start booking the tickets, you will see that most of the tickets, most of the connections are through Australia. It's going to be either Sydney to Christchurch or to Melbourne to Christchurch, like that. So that's another problem, because if you transit via Australia, you would need a visa for Australia as well. So the solution to that, the best solution to that, is apply for a transit visa for Australia as well. Again, the link is provided in our blog site, and you can access our website also to get the link. So this transit visa is absolutely a free visa. You don't have to you don't have to pay anything for it. So that's pretty smooth, and it comes in around 10 days. So the lead time, if you go via Australia, so you have to consider 4 weeks for the New Zealand visa plus another 10 days for the Australia visa. Because if you, in order to apply for the transit visa for Australia, you have to first have the New Zealand visa with you and the detailed itinerary, flight tickets, etc. Otherwise, Australia is not going to give you the transit visa. So this is roughly the visa process. Now, New Zealand visa costed us around 28,000 rupees. That comes to around, I think, 500 New Zealand dollars. So after that, once you are done with visa, you go for Skyscanner, and that's where you buy the flight tickets. So once that's done, so where are we going? So we are going to go on a road trip to the South Island of New Zealand. The South Island of New Zealand means Christchurch, landing at Christchurch, then go all the way to Lake Tekapo, then to Mount Cook, then Lake Pukaki, then the famous Queenstown, where I think all these Queenstown and Christchurch we are familiar with thanks to cricket. So Queenstown, the beautiful Queenstown, then we take a day trip to Glenorchy, then come back to Queenstown and then head back again to Christchurch. So that's roughly our itinerary, which you're going to see more often as we progress with the video. So most important thing here to do is we need to hire a car for that. So it's best that you do your booking right here before traveling as a part of your plan, along with your flight tickets and the hotel bookings, of course. So we went through an aggregator app called discover.com to discover cars. So we went through that, and they gave us the cheapest deal, which was coming from Yes Car Rentals. So I think we got a pretty good deal. The entire expense was around 23,000. It came to around 23,000 for 6 days. So 8,000 rupees of petrol throughout the journey, where we traveled around 1378 kilometers. Don't forget to take insurance, and it's best that you take the insurance from Yes Car Rentals and not the aggregator app, which is Discover. So the insurance, you can just, when you go to collect your car, that's the time when you can pay for the insurance and get it done. Please make sure that you carry your Indian driving license. That is extremely important, and they ask for the original of the Indian driving license. So while verifying, they're going to check that. So I think we are set. We are done with visa, flight tickets, and also the car bookings. So what are we waiting for? We just need to just set off, pack our bags, and go off. So the route that we are taking is from Mumbai to Singapore to Melbourne. So that's via Qantas, Mumbai to Singapore by Indigo, and then from Singapore to Melbourne by Qantas, where we are going to stay for 1 day in Melbourne with a transit visa, and then we fly from Melbourne to Christchurch. As they say in cricket, let's pick up the action from Melbourne Airport, where we are waiting to board our flight to Christchurch. Hi there, so we are at Melbourne Airport right now, Melbourne Airport Terminal 2, and we are waiting to board our flight to Christchurch by the Jetstar flight. It was supposed to be at 7 p.m, so now flight is delayed and it's going to take off at 8:20 now. So the flight is delayed by around 1.5 hours, so we're going to reach Christchurch pretty late at night. So let's see how it goes. Once we reach Christchurch, a lot of things are planned for the days to come. So stay tuned, catch you around, and let's see when we take off. So hi there, welcome to New Zealand. We have arrived at Christchurch and it is 3 a.m. in the morning. Our flight was delayed. So most important thing, we have to do a lot of formalities inside, not just the immigration. So before we arrive, we filled up a landing card online, just like you have to you generally ride and fill up the landing card. We did the same thing online, and we had to declare that whether we are carrying any restricted goods and all that. So they put all your stuff through the X-ray machine and see whether we have any restricted goods, we are carrying any restricted goods. They're very strict about that. So luckily everything went off very, very smoothly, and even we got the SIM card. And the SIM card, we got it inside, right inside, which is tax-free. That's what we were told. So everything is done, and we are now ready to hit the town and go to our hotel. So we need to check out that if the Uber and taxi is available. So before wasting much time, it's already 3 a.m. Let's just go and retire for the day. Just taken an Uber to Airways Motel, where we are going to be put up for the night. It's very close to the airport, so it just took us around 10 minutes. Morning. So today is the big day where we start our 6-day road trip, and to start off we'll have to go to the car rentals office, which is close to the airport, and collect our car, and then we are off to Lake Tekapo to start with.
So hi there, we are in Lake Tekapo. You can see how beautiful it is. You've got the snow-capped mountains here, that's the lake you can see, and it's absolutely beautiful. And this is our apartment, which is Starview 88. It's a part of Lake Tekapo Holiday Homes. So this is our apartment. We've got an apartment to ourselves. This is the one, and this entire area is absolutely beautiful. Lake Tekapo, as you can see in the background, that's what we have come here for. So without wasting much time, let us go close to the lake and let's spot the lupins. That's our first sighting of Lake Tekapo. These are the lupins, which is the primary attraction of the place, and you can get these from the mid of November to the start of January only. So these are the beautiful lupins. This is the town center, having all the shops and restaurants. Fish and chips by the lakeside. How can we miss that? Hi there. So we are now checked out of our apartment in Mount Tekapo, in Lake Tekapo, and you can see the beautiful lake in the backdrop. And now we are on our way to our next destination, which is going to be Mount Cook. That's probably the number one destination planned for our trip. So let's see how it unfolds. I'm sure the views are going to be much even better than this. So we're going to go to Mount Cook, followed by Lake Pukaki. That's the plan for today. Okay, so before wasting much time, let's hit the road. We're on our way to Mount Cook right now. It's a 1 hour drive. And it's going to be expected that the route is going to be extremely scenic. So hoping for the best. Lake Pukaki. So we're gonna cross Lake Pukaki and come back here after seeing Mount Cook. Hi there, so this is the first point that we've stopped on our way to Mount Cook, and this is the view we have. Can you just imagine? That's Mount Cook, I guess, in the background, and this is the gorgeous Lake Pukaki. And that's where our final destination is. That's Mount Cook, and this is Lake Pukaki. And that's the winding road that you can see, which is going to take us towards Mount Cook. Yeah. So hi there, you can see where we are. We're at the Mount Cook National Park region, and that's Mount Cook at the background. Very historic place. This is the great Edmund Hillary who started off his trekking in these areas, okay, at the Southern Alps, the southern island of New Zealand. So that's what we're going towards. A lot of trekking trails are here, so let's see what we can do out here. So let's go.
The master's book about his Everest adventure, which I carried along with me. So we are now at the iconic Hermitage Hotel for lunch. This is where the great Sir Edmund Hillary had stayed in 1939 when he was about to conquer Mount Cook. And here's the statue of the great man looking at Mount Cook, which he is about to conquer, so as it seems. We are back at the Lake Pukaki viewpoint, which we crossed in the morning while going to Mount Cook. This is how beautiful it looks, and there you can see Mount Cook is right in front of you. So this is our abode for the night today, Twizel Holiday Park. Twizel is very close to Lake Pukaki. It was a 10-minute drive from Lake Pukaki. That's where we are here. And this looks to be a camping ground, and that's Unit 4, that's our cabin. We've been given a cabin, and that's our car parked there. We've come to Twizel town centre now,
and we plan to pack our dinner from the Jasmine Thai restaurant here. And after that, we will drive back to Lake Pukaki to view the sunset and the twilight. So post that, we'll come back to our holiday home and have our dinner.